Hey guys, welcome to day 25. So, honestly, when I first started this journey, I thought I was going to have a perfect 30 days. Now I'm seeing it's far from perfect, but at least I'm still showing up. This is day 25. I got 5 more days left. And then after that, I've already started doing long form content, and I have more video ideas, and I'm going to start posting on other platforms. And I'm building up my strategy. I'm building up an idea of the niche and the content I want to produce. And so I'm learning so much from just sticking to this, even though it wasn't a perfect 30 days. You don't need to be perfect to get the result that you're looking for. And that was the whole purpose of the 30-day content creation journey, to get myself out there, get a feel for it, see how it's like, see what I don't like, kind of develop my own style. And that's what's happening here. And the journey wasn't perfect at all, but the results are what we're after in the first place. I think this is the one time where it's like the destination doesn't matter, it's the journey. But for this, it's like, I guess it's still both. It's still both because I'm learning along the way in the journey, but the destination was just the results of everything that I'm learning here in the journey. So I get to have my cake and eat it. So look at that. And learning as I go was also the whole point of the journey too, that I'm just going to start even though I don't know everything, even though I don't know what the best tool is and what the best this is and the best strategy and have the best equipment. I knew I was going to learn as I proceeded, learn as I went along on the journey. And that's so important for perfectionists and people with analysis paralysis. We want to just make sure every little detail is fine because, the fear of failure, the fear of success. We don't want to put ourselves out there and then fall flat on our faces when you can't avoid failure. That's how you learn, that's how you grow. And failure isn't the end all be all. It's not a defining trait, it's a tool to learn. But growing up, I saw failure as this ultimate stigma that I did not want to have any parts of. And I was typically kind of good at everything that I tried. And so when I did something that I wasn't good at, I was like, oh, nope, not doing that anymore. Nope, nope. I'm supposed to be perfect. I'm supposed to be this. And I didn't want it to ruin my image. But now I don't give a flitterly flop, a diddly dot. Like, I do not care about the image of perfection anymore. I was gonna say I don't care about my image at all, but that's not true. I feel like in a lot of ways your reputation precedes you, and it's something that you should protect, but it's also something that you can't help if someone already has a negative opinion of you. So in that regard, like, you protect your reputation as well as you can, but people are gonna think about you however. So don't read into it that much. I guess that's the message here. But you have to fail. And clearly, I failed so much on this journey already, technically, but I don't view it as that. When I get to my 30 days, I'm not going to look at all the times that I didn't record and that I missed. I'm going to look at the fact that I filmed 30 videos, that I edited 30 videos, that I posted 30 videos, and I've learned from it and I've grown from it. And that's what this is all about, learning, growth. And I'm proud to report that this is the first time I've actually had this view of failure. When I first started my self development journey in general, years ago, I'm going to say about 3 or 4 years ago at this point, I need to look at my journals to get an exact date of when I decided, like, you know what, I'm going to start changing. But I remember that was one of the things I was so scared of, was failing. It was the reason why I just went through the motions in college instead of realizing that actually I don't really know what I want, but I didn't want to drop out because I didn't want people to know that I didn't know what the heck I was doing. When in reality, nobody knows what the heck they're doing. Nobody knows what the heck they're doing. I should have just went to work out of college, but that's a video for another day. Matter of fact, I'm gonna, once again, something else I've learned is to take notes, to write my ideas down, because sometimes it's time to record, but I don't really know what to talk about right off the top of my head. And so I have an idea journal. Look at that. Like, you really do learn as you go. And so I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you guys for sharing your time with me. It's the most valuable asset you own. Now, come on. So you gotta spend it wisely. And I appreciate you spending it with me. And I'll see you on the morrow.